Hey, it's Mike. Thanks for tuning back in. I have a bunch of channel updates that I'm going to get to after this update on the Cardporn Ken Goldin case. So if you're here just for that case, I'm going to give you all these updates now. But then if you're interested in channel updates, it'll be after. Along with a big card pickup I made, which I will tell a little story on as well. So you're familiar with the Cardporn case. It happened almost 2 years ago now, which seems crazy. I'm not going to go into all the details, but Ken Goldin on Goldin Auctions had a card up as a LeBron rookie patch auto, I think, up for sale, and it got up to $690,000 in the first day or so. And then Cardporn allegedly discovered that it was a fake patch in the card. And then it's the Spiegel brothers. I'm not familiar with who they are, but they're the ones who are suing Cardporn. But now they're adding on to that lawsuit and suing Ken Goldin and Goldin Auctions, saying that Goldin didn't have the right to pull the card from auction. They're also saying that Cardporn bullied Ken Goldin. Cardporn and their followers bullied Ken Goldin to remove it. And it's a pretty interesting case. They're also saying that the photos that Cardporn used as part of their case were photoshopped, and they're confident that they're photoshopped, something to do with metadata, which said that the photos were created in 2021, but the photo has somehow been in the Spiegel's ownership since 2005, even though they bought the card in 2013. It's very convoluted. It's very confusing. There's a lot going on here. Suffice to say, it is a bonkers case, and hopefully we find out who is behind the Cardporn account on Instagram and Twitter. I get this information from Paul Lesko on Twitter. I interviewed him last week now. It's been a crazy couple weeks. I guess last week I interviewed Paul Lesko. He and I are both very excited about this case. They also say that Goldin thanked Card Collector 291 for the photo, and also they thanked Cardporn in the post where they were pulling it down, and then they edited that sentence out of the post about pulling it down. Now, I looked up Card Collector 291. I was not familiar with their Instagram account. They have about 11,000 followers, another good card sharing account, but I don't know who's behind that account either. So it's interesting that Ken thanked them. I don't know, it's just such a weird thing for Ken to take anonymous Instagram accounts, word or images. I get it, I guess, but it seems to me like you'd put a pause on the, I don't know. It's all very strange. There's also an email in this lawsuit from Ken Goldin to Steven Spiegel, not to be confused with Steven Seagal, saying he had an offer for $1 million for the card. This was in the middle of the controversy. And basically advising the Spiegels to take the offer for $1 million because due to the controversy around the card, the best case scenario, or I guess the worst case scenario is what he was saying, was that the card would get reholdered as an authentic card instead of whatever it was before. Because the card is authentic, the patch likely is not. So it's a pretty wild case. And he also speculated that the card is really only worth $250,000 at best because of the controversy and people knowing that the patch is fake or suspecting that it's fake. And so the Spiegels are saying, basically, why is Ken trying to sell a non-authentic card or patch to one of their clients? And it's a good question. I think it's a pretty fair question to be asking. So those are the updates. We should get an update, according to Paul, within 30 to 60 days back from Goldin and Ken Goldin of what their response is. Probably trying to throw out the case, but we'll see. I will again update it because this is one of those cases, one of the few cases that I'm really, really interested in, along with the Steph Curry rookie card that Alt bought, and it turned out it was trimmed. Another great story there. So, updates, channel updates. First of all, let's go with the card I picked up a few weeks ago. A very, very reputable community member and dealer posted on Facebook a Juan Marichal rookie autograph. And it was, I think the card was authentic. The autograph was graded a 9. And he had it priced at what I felt was a really good price. And I thought about it, and I thought about it, and I thought about it. And I said, you know, I'm really tempted by this. And he came back to me a couple of days later and said, my other lead fell apart, if you're interested. And I was like, oh man, it's so awesome. It's a rookie autograph from 1961. So it's right up my alley. Hall of Famer. It's even, I don't remember if his was inscribed Hall of Fame 83 or not. And ultimately I was like, nope, I'm not going to do it. It had some creases in the card. I still felt it was a very fair price, and he's a ton of respect for this guy. And he acknowledged, he said, yep, there are some creases. If it were to grade, it would probably grade a 1.5, maybe a 2. So I really respect his honesty. Ultimately, I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. So I backed off. And then somebody sent me an eBay auction for this one here, and it was priced at a lower price than that one. And this one doesn't appear to have any creases. It's a little off center, north to south, as you can see. But it was like 30% cheaper than that one. I don't know why it was so cheap, but I bought it. So I'm really happy with this. I also have another big autograph coming in the mail today and another big autograph coming in the mail tomorrow. That time of year. So another update, exactly 0 of you asked for it, but I am moving to podcasting. And I'm not going to do new shows, so if you watch me on YouTube, you're not going to want to listen to me on podcasting, because all I'm doing is taking the audio from my shows, starting with tomorrow's Attic Find Friday, and uploading the audio to Anchor, which will apparently distribute my podcast all over. Just trying to get some more ears and hopefully eyes on YouTube as people discover my podcast and they say, oh, I can watch this on YouTube. That's my goal here. If you are a podcaster, subscribe, listen there, or if you listen to podcasts, I should say, if you find that you don't have enough time to watch on YouTube. I do have an Attic Find Friday coming out tomorrow, Friday. That's March 3rd, I think, right? I haven't started it yet. I have no idea what topic I'm going to even do, but Attic Find Fridays have been a blast. They're by far my most popular videos, and a lot of people are signing up, subscribing, I should say, because of Attic Find Fridays. So I'm really happy about that. Today, Thursday, March 2nd, I'm on Hobby Think Tank over on Bench Clear Media. Did a really fun, actually it's probably out by the time I publish this video, fun video on negotiating card prices, especially at card shows, with Mike, baseball collector Mike. I'm on next week with John too. We haven't decided on a topic yet, but I'm excited for that. John's always a fun guy. Hobby News Daily launched, soft launch was yesterday. I interviewed Danny, posted that yesterday also. Danny is the creator of the site, and it has podcasts and video and articles and news, all kinds of stuff. It's really cool. HobbyNewsDaily.com. Check that out. And then Sunday, I will be at the Portland Card Show in Portland, Maine. I'll probably be there 9:30 to 11ish is my guess. If you're there, come up and say, hey, I want to take a picture for my recap video. That's it. I really appreciate you guys watching. Hope you have a great weekend.